today after the Texas Senate passed a bill with new voter restrictions backed by Republicans, including Governor Greg Abbott. Senate Bill 7 would make sweeping changes to voting across the state. If signed into law, the legislation would ban drive-through voting and limit extended early voting hours. While supporters claim this bill is about election integrity, others say it amounts to voter suppression. Taisha Walker is live at Emancipation Park in 3rd Ward with a closer look at these concerns. Taisha.
Keith, opponents say communities like this one here on Houston's 3rd Ward would be some of those communities most affected if Senate Bill 7 makes its way to the governor's desk. The Texas Senate passed a new voting bill overnight after long hours of debate and several amendments.
This bill is about making it easy to vote and hard to cheat.
State Senator Bryan Hughes spoke about the victory on Twitter early this morning. The Mineola lawmaker introduced Senate Bill 7 this legislative session. Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick in his statement says, quote, SB 7 will strengthen the public's faith in our electoral process and ensure that every Texan knows that when they cast their ballot, their vote is secure. The final version of the bill is not yet online, but it would limit extended voting hours and drive-through and curbside voting and stop counties from sending out unrequested mail-in ballots.
We had 3 times the number of early vote locations. We had extended hours. We had drive-through voting, and we saw increased turnout from both parties. We did not see an increase in fraud.
Harris County Judge Lena Hidalgo says the measure is really about voter suppression and racism, calling it a direct response to the county's record 2020 election year. Communities of color, the disabled, voters who don't speak English, and those over 65 would be most impacted if Senate Bill 7 becomes law.
Nationally, we have seen continued efforts to suppress voter engagement. Locally, we understand that it is up to us to encourage people to register to vote and to make their voices heard. We cannot be limited. We will not be limited.
And SB 7 is expected to go to the House later today. We know that others are also watching a similar bill in the House, SB 6, which would do similar things in terms of election laws. For now, reporting live here in the 3rd Ward, Taisha Walker, KPRC 2 News.